Always do what the chairman says.
Right. Well, here we all are. The day we thought would never come. But we've only got here because of the enormous amount of work and effort put in by a lot of people. Cumbria County Council, South Lakeland District Council, Yorkshire Dales National Park, Rural Growth Network, Cumbria Chamber of Commerce, Neil Udale and Ed Duckett and his team. This building is vitally important to Sedbergh. It's right in the middle of the retail area and it's been empty for 17 years. But the history of how it's been renovated goes back longer than that, because it goes back to the Sedbergh Townscape project, which was initiated by the Parish Council and led by Jim, and well supported by South Lakeland District Council with Graham Vincent, who was the portfolio holder then for economic development. Because what happened with that is that we all learnt to work together, became friends, made contacts, which made this possible eventually. I'd like to say a special thank you to the South Lakeland District Council Economic Development team. 2.5 years ago, when I was chairman of the Chamber of Trade here, I went to the Economic Development Department and I said, is there anything we can do about this building? Because Sedbergh is never going to really take off and thrive until we get it back into use. And a fortnight later I got an email back saying, we have a plan. And I know there have been hiccups and hold-ups and heartache along the way, but we're here now, job done. So I'd like to present Joanne, where's Joanne gone? With this as a token of the town's gratitude. Unfortunately, they've left the caption off, which says, it was published in Look Around about 18 months ago, and it says, I hear they've started work on Udales. And it all goes to show...
There's little flying pigs on it.
Yeah.
Pigs or pigeons?
Pigs.
Flying pigs.
And it all goes to show that in South Lakeland, pigs really do fly.
Thank you.
Jim, you are going to do the honours.
Okay, I'll actually do my bits now. I'll do our bit. Okay, well, thanks all for being here in tremendous weather. So I won't say very much. You'll be delighted to hear. I turned out. I thought it's a business hub launch. I thought I'd do what these sort of high-end business people do these days and wear a suit with no tie. Incidentally, I do have one with me. I've got my UKIP tie in the I wear just occasionally. And obviously very concerned now that the European Union has landed on a comet, that we might have aliens coming here taking our benefits, and that'll be terrible. So, but anyway, it's fantastic to be here and in Sedbergh and to see a town making its own look. And this is one of the most remarkable places, and remarkable for so many reasons. Obviously it's so spectacularly beautiful, but for the people in the community that's here, there are lots of places where this wouldn't have happened, and it wouldn't have happened because of the people that aren't there, and that are here. And the commercial centre of the town has had to live with an empty space here for many, many years, and it is a blight, isn't it, when you see something which is a bit of an eyesore, something which we know is not filled, which says something about confidence in the town. And so the exact opposite is the case when this happens, and people see there's real confidence in Sedbergh, and Neil and team and Ed and who have made this happen are to be massively commended. Because what we need to remember as society changes, as the economy changes, that it's entirely possible, increasingly possible, for people to, base themselves, raise their kids, have a really high quality of life in a place like this and do business and not be separated from the world of commerce and work. The constant battle we have to improve, some success, broadband connectivity, what it means in terms of our being 5 miles from the West Coast Main Line and the motorway, the notion that this is a place that is absolutely on the map. And if you could make a living here, why wouldn't you? why wouldn't you choose to live here? And this is all about making sure that people can make a living. And the idea of it being a hub, somewhere where people can come together, share ideas, and use each other's expertise in order to advance the economy of Sedbergh and the many, many villages for whom Sedbergh is town, is an enormous step forward. And I want to pay tribute to everybody, but since she couldn't thank herself, I want to particularly thank Evelyn Westwood. The kind of the ultimate sort of project manager counsellor who decided that something was going to happen and she would make it so. And there's loads of other people here who made a massive contribution too, but Evelyn thanked those people, and I'm very, very proud of you. So the camera does lie, we didn't actually cut the ribbon outside, and it's quite soggy now. So we're going to have a right good go at doing that now, if that's all right.
Yeah.
So, I am obviously a massive pro when it comes to cutting ribbons. Doesn't mean I'm any good at it. So I did 4 in a row last Friday. We opened 4 different things at Elephant Yard in Kendal. I have before now nearly taken my finger off doing this, by the way. I remember opening the new school library at Ambleside Primary School, and it wasn't cutting, so I tested it on my finger and it was sharp, unlike me. But the 2 things that saved me was that A, I had a red handkerchief, and B, they were all farmers' kids and not squeamish, so it was all fine. So anyway, God bless it and all who say it. Here we go. Ta-da.